Fala galera da G-Fight, Diego Riba direto de Las Vegas com Brian Ortega. How are you, sir? Thank you for your time.
I'm good, good. Thank you.
Last time we talked, you told me that you were planning to donate part of your purse. Do you still have the same plan?
Yes, nothing's changed.
How important is that for you?
It's something that I'm called to do. It's something that I'm in a position to help people, and God's gonna use me in that way. So it's the mission is the same. The mission is the same.
Awesome, good to know.
Let's fish for men.
Yes, Brian. You speak Spanish. You are listening Brazilian band right now called Lagoon.
Yeah.
Are you learning Portuguese somehow?
I've been around too many Brazilians and training jujitsu to to just not pick it up by now. I've been around Henner and the Gracie family for 20 years, and I just know how to say a little bit. So now it's time, you know. It's time. I got to start, listening to music, watching some cartoons, and just kind of picking up, the language. Because I understand a lot when I hear it, but I just don't know how to say things back.
What's your favorite Brazilian Portuguese word so far?
No, no, no.
I heard you say something.
I know some bad words, yeah, but yeah.
Ah, we love bad
I say
words.
"fala galera,"
Gosh, that's a good one. Brian, let's talk about.
"obrigado,"
Bro, you have a good accent for Portuguese, actually. Awesome.
Oh,
Let's
I
talk
know
about.
one of my fighters, a friend named Paulo Bananada.
About
He had,
another,
he had,
yeah.
he had, he had a, his song, Paulo Bananada. Mete a porrada, guerreira da favela.
I like that. Best start of the
Yeah.
interview so far. Okay, let's talk about Diego Lopes. How is the matchup for you? Did it change something from the last from and now? Did
Yeah.
it change
We had
change
time to,
something?
yeah, we had time to train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time to lose weight, time to be happy and make this the right way, Not 2 weeks where you go from 78
Yeah.
and then I have to do media while I'm cutting weight, and it was too much. Last time it was too much, at least for me. I wasn't ready in
Yeah.
weight because I was trying to move up.
I'm not gonna lie, it's so good to see you like that again, smiling, happy, because the last interview looks like was not
Everyone,
you know?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
all good, man. Well, good.
I'm sorry.
So let's talk about this fear. How important for your legacy, let's say, to be part of this kind of card?
It's an honor. It's an honor because Dana White has said it. This is a love letter to the Mexicans. This is a fight for the ages. This is a one and done event. This UFC event is gonna go down in history,
Yeah.
and I get to be a part of it. I've already tried my attempts at history, right? With fighting Volk, fighting Max, making these fights that the fans till this day remember. We get to do that again, and that's as a fighter, that's what excites me in my career.
It's interesting because nobody have ever fought there, and the crowd's gonna be just in one side, and the other side, nobody knows what's going on. So how do you prepare mentally? How do you prepare yourself mentally for this kind of challenge? Have you been there inside?
I see their Instagram, the Sphere. I see the videos. When we were filming here, we came not that long ago. They put a VR on us, and we got to see what it would look like. Yeah,
How did you like it?
it looks amazing. Yeah, and the things that they're gonna do is gonna be amazing. So I can't say too much,
Of course.
but yes, I've had to mentally put myself there because that would be something that I made a mistake before. Before I didn't place myself there mentally, so when I got to the fight, I was kind of like shocked, and it's weird because I fought my whole life, but I think the worst one was going from fighting in an arena with 18,000 people to fighting in the arena with 10 people. And I liked fighting during COVID because it was just quiet.
Yes.
It was different, and it actually allowed me to focus more. But then the next fight after that was with a bunch of people, and I didn't even think about it. So then when I fought, I couldn't hear the corner. I couldn't hear this. The crowd was really loud, and then I started fighting for the crowd instead of fighting with what my corner told me. So I made that mistake. So I'm not making it again.
Perfect. Good to know. Diego Lopez as an opponent. How do you see the matchup? Like, both have good jiu-jitsu, really good boxing. How do you see this matchup? Do you have any prediction?
When you throw, not to glorify rooster fighting, but you ever see like the roosters fight when they just go in there and they go, yep, this is one of those fights because we go on the stand up, there's no break, on the ground there's no break, in the wrestling there's no break. We are complete fighters. So there's no escape. There's action wherever we go.
Perfect. Last question for me. Actually, Brazilian fans, they did ask me to ask you that. In your opinion, who has the best hair, you or Diego, and why?
Me. Why? Because it's clean. It's clean. It's cut. It's long. I can do different things with it, and you gotta love yourself.
I remember was in Anaheim. You had to cut your hair. You were about to cut your hair, but you didn't, right?
I did it. Anaheim. Yeah,
I
you
was there.
remember
I was
that?
there. I
Yeah.
was there. I was there.
I was trying to make weight right before the weigh-ins. Yeah. We were about to cut it off, but we didn't. And then later we cut it off.
My man, if you don't mind, send a message for your Brazilian fans why they should watch your fight this Saturday.
Muito obrigado, todo Brasil. Muito amor. Amor.
Perfect.
Tchau. Beijos.